In this lesson, Joseph, Palace to the People, students review the early life of Joseph in 4 different scenarios and attempt to identify what emotions he might have been feeling. This allows students to understand the power of Joseph's forgiveness towards his brothers who mistreated him. Students read Genesis 42 and create a storyboard using provided pictures, cutting and gluing, and then retelling the story in their own words. Genesis 43 tells us that Joseph's brothers returned to Egypt to purchase grain during an extended famine. Students color code this rich narrative based on the provided key. Repeated words such as father in blue, what Judah promised his father in red, what the brothers brought with them on their trip in purple, what worried the brothers as they arrived in Egypt in green, and clues that Joseph left that would indicate that he was their brother in brown. Students embark on a unique scavenger hunt of Genesis 44 in order to find some interesting words for all of the letters of the alphabet, after which they use 6 to write an overview of how and why Joseph tested his brothers. The literary term chiasm is introduced to students, and a few examples from the Bible are given as students underline and identify the patterns. This prepares them for the worksheet Chiasm, the Tears of Joseph, where students learn about the 7 times that Joseph weeps and realize that there is a significant pattern for whom Joseph cries and the reasons he does so. The worksheet Snapshots in the Life of Joseph and Jesus brings students to the conclusion that Joseph was a mere shadow of a greater reality. Just as Joseph brought his family back together after they were ripped apart due to the sins of his brothers, Jesus brought us back into a relationship with God by his shed blood on a cross, paying our sin debt. Jesus is our reconciler.